What's happening, Fig Fanatics? It is your host of The Fig Show, the Fig Fanatic who's ecstatic to sample them toys, the world heavyweight champion of a wrestling figure collecting, baby. It's your boy, it's Caleb Crocker, and today we are here with the second ever Fig Show sampler platter video. Now this time we're gonna do the hunt, and then the mail call, and then the unboxing. But as you can see, I'm already here on the Walmart aisles with the lovely Miss Larkin Thompson, and we are going to see what they got. First things first, Fignatics, we're going to start from the bottom and work our way up. They have the dual SmackDown Royal Rumble rings as well as the Raw Survivor Series rings. We've got, it looks like, the Universal Championship, the Winged Eagle Championship, the WWE Championship. What we got here in the back, Fignatics? Ooh, it's the AEW Championship, and look at it. It is sweet and shining. They got that AEW ring down there. I think I'm gonna save up and get that replica ring. We got the Grayskull Masters of the Universe WWE Universe ring. We got the Shane O'Mac and Drew McIntyre 2-pack. Seth and Becky Lynch, nothing too new, but that's where stuff starts getting good, ladies and gentlemen, because they've got a few from Elite Series 78. As you've seen, they've got the Kofi Kingston here with the SmackDown Live Championships. We got the Viper Randy Orton, and ladies and gentlemen, for $15.97, two of these are going home with me, and I don't know why I didn't come earlier and look for that Matt Riddle or the R-Truth. Of course, those two figs are gone. Those are going to be the hottest in the lot, the ones that everybody wants, so they can get that 24/7 championship in Riddle's first fig, or first Elite rather. Some good Masters of the Universe figs. We got the new Top Picks Basics out. Pretty neat Becky Lynch. Although the face paint looks a little, I don't know if that is really that. And last but not least, Fignatics, it looks like they've got the AEW figs, the full lineup except for Brandy. They've got Matt and Nick Jackson, the Young Bucks. They've got Kenny Omega. Of course, they've got Cody Rhodes, and they've got former Le Champion. That's Chris Jericho. Pretty sick, Fignatic. So we're gonna. And then I know I didn't show the SummerSlam Ricochet, but here is the whole SummerSlam line minus Lana, I think. But there it is. And I just wanted to really point out about these AEW Matt and Nick Jackson, because I did show them, but I didn't really take a good moment to appreciate these figs. I mean, they're pretty awesome. The jackets look a little cheap, but well, you know what? Maybe they're not that bad upon second look. Maybe they're not as cheap as I thought they looked. Honestly, they look really good for figure jackets. Really good. Good tights, all that. So the Young Bucks, the SummerSlam series, and yeah, guys, it's not a ton of stuff, but I'm enjoying everything that I've seen. I'm really happy with this whole series. That's right, Fignatics. You thought the hunt portion of this sampler platter video was over, but it's not. We're keeping the hunt going. We're going to another Walmart. So I just realized, guys, if it's your first time on this sampler platter with me, then I probably didn't explain it too well in my intro. But if you're a vet, if you're a veteran of the show, if you're a big fan, if you've seen the first sampler platter, you know what it's all about. But if you haven't, ladies and gentlemen, the concept of a sampler platter is a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and a little bit of the third, ladies and gentlemen. We do a fig hunt, a fig unboxing, and a mail call, all in one video. Now you're right here. You're along with us on the journey. We're out here. We're hunting, ladies and gentlemen. We're heading to another Walmart as I speak. And then, ladies and gentlemen, we'll move along to the mail call and unboxing. All right, fig heads. We're here. We're doing it. We're at the Walmart, and we're going to see what they got. All right, Fignatics, as always, we've got the AEW ring, AEW belts, WWE belts, and of course the Masters of the Universe ring. But unfortunately, We were looking for that Elite Series R78 R-Truth and Matt Riddle. I do not see either of those. I do see a pretty cool Elite 75 Mandy Rose. But what's really awesome is this Elite 75 Jeff Hardy. I actually bought this before I started this YouTube show, but I'm gonna buy another one so I can unbox it right here on the show. So that's gonna be pretty sick. We also have Elite 75 Seth Rollins. Oh gosh, I just might get him, who knows. We've got Kofi Kingston. We've got a basic Roman Reigns, John Cena, the SummerSlam series that we just looked at, and it looks like it's all of those. Even the Lana, which was missing the last time that we were looking at these SummerSlam figs. Really dig this Rock with the USA Brahma Bull. That's pretty cool. Bye-bye, AJ. So yeah, guys, that looks like that's about it. Of course, you've got the battle packs, but nothing we haven't seen. Seth and Becky Lynch. Becky coming with that Raw Women's Championship. You got Drew McIntyre and Shay O'Mac with the trash can lid. And it looks like you've got The Undertaker, Roman Reigns 2-pack. Pretty cool there, Fignatics, but we're definitely going to snag this Jeff Hardy, and we'll take a look and see if we're going to get out of here with anything else.
Okay guys, that brings an end to the Fig Hunt portion of the Sampler Platter video. And for just a little Sampler Platter haul, we have quite the lineup. At our first Walmart, we got not one, but two Elite Series 78 Randy Ortons, one for the wall and one to unbox right here on the channel, as well as the AEW Unrivaled Series 1 Wave 1 Kenny Omega. Pretty excited about that. Now at our second stop, our second Wally World, we got the Series 75 Jeff Hardy. Now I already own one, so you know what we're doing with this second one. We're unboxing it right here on the channel. And we also got the Back to the Future Marty McFly, and 1955 Marty McFly Funko Pops. So both of those are super sick. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to get in to the mail call. All right, Fig Heads, we're moving right along for the Sampler Platter, and today we have a super awesome mail call. I got it straight from Facebook. I saw this guy, he had a huge lot of absolutely awesome figures. I said, how much are you asking? He said, $3. $3 a fig, ladies and gentlemen. So we're gonna bust it open straight from Newburgh, New York. Ooh, I hope this doesn't have the virus. It is our mail call. All right, Fignatics. Ooh. You won't believe it. It's not one. It's not two. It's not three. It's 4 figures and... Ooh! 4 figures and some accessories, ladies and gentlemen. I did not know about these. Shout out to the man from Newburgh, ladies and gentlemen. What do we got? It is... D-Generation X, Shawn Michaels. It is the Game D-Generation X, Triple H. Ladies and gentlemen, this right here, I'm super excited about. This is a very, very exclusive old Elite. And this man hooked me up for so cheap, and I really, really appreciate it. It's super awesome of him to do it. I guess, you know, I don't know if he's getting out of the collector game or what, but very old, very exclusive. I believe it's a Toys R Us exclusive. I'm not sure, but I'm going to post a picture of it so you guys can see it in the package and check it out. Here he is. Ooh, it looks like he's coming out of that Scooby-Doo movie or something. It's John Cena. John Cena! And last but not least, ladies and gentlemen, this is a super awesome Elite. I've been wanting it. I completely missed the boat on this when it came out, but here it is. It's old school, big show. I absolutely love it. We're going to take a closer look, but first impressions are great. Now, that's not it, ladies and gentlemen. This mail call isn't over quite yet because we've got accessories, ladies and gentlemen. I've got 2 hands and a belt. All right, ladies and gentlemen, for the sake of trying to keep this video from getting too long, I'm going to run through these as quickly as possible. So up first, it is the Game Triple H, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels. It is D-Generation X. Both guys looking phenomenal. Shawn with a bit of a beard. The Game Triple H with a bit of a beard, as he has always had. No, not always. He's gone bald before on the face. But it was never my favorite. Ladies, Shawn Michaels is sporting the super awesome D-Generation X wristbands, and I really dig them. He also comes with a beautiful tattoo detail. I know they're kind of simple, but these are some of my absolutely favorite Shawn Michaels tights. Simple black with the green D-Generation X over it, DX. I love it. I love the green and silver heart with the Heartbreak Kid. Perfect. Also really dig this little HBK right there, and the molded detail right there on his tights is super awesome. The back of the ponytail is looking pretty awesome. I dig it. As for the Game Triple H, I really like the head scan. This is pretty standard basic gear for the Game Triple H. All black gear. He has the classic white chopper cross on his tights that says the game on it, but of course he has the green spray painted D-Generation X logo over it. Black knee pads with standard black boots with the white chopper cross on it again. I dig it. Of course he's got the white wrist tape on both hands, but it's the back of this figure that is the absolute highlight for me, ladies and gentlemen. I love the logo on the back of both of the elbow pads. I think that's awesome. I love the logo on the back of the trunks. I love the detail in the hair, and I love how jacked his back looks. My God, man. I could probably rant on these figures a little bit longer, but without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, that has been D-Generation X. Up next, Fignatics, is the Kmart live event special Elite John Cena. Now, this figure, the only one I could find in box online, went for $90, so I'm really glad to have it for just $3. I don't know why they called it the live event special, because that made me believe that this figure could only be purchased at a live event. But the head scan for me is a bit cartoonish. It looks like he's coming out of the Scooby-Doo movie that the WWE did a crossover with Scooby-Doo, and that's kind of what it looks like to me. But his body, I mean, he's super jacked TNT. He looks good there. His gear is pretty plain, as is all John Cena gear. He's got dark blue jorts, black belt, white shoes with a little bit of a black detailing, and really the only standout on the gear are his 2 elbow pads. Of course, this one is his hustle, loyalty, respect. And this wristband is the "You Can't See Me." The most unique thing about this figure is that it was from a time before interchangeable hands were a thing with these Elite figures, and it's the only figure I've ever seen with the hustle, loyalty, respect John Cena hands, and that is such a signature. How is that not in every single John Cena Elite? I will never know, but I really, really dig it. A quick side note is that the figure did come originally in box with a hat, a Raw t-shirt, and dog tags. However, I was not able to get any of those things with it, but it is all good. For $3, I have absolutely zero complaints. Last but certainly not least for this Fig Show Sampler Platter mail call, ladies and gentlemen, it is the Elite 71 Big Show, and he comes with the super awesome old school WWF Championship. I absolutely love it. I think it's one of the most beautiful titles there's ever been. He comes with 2 types of interchangeable hands, one closed fist that you will see on the left side of your screen. However, it is his right fist, and one open hand that you'll see holding open, or holding up rather, the championship, and I absolutely love both of those hands. The Big Show also comes with a pretty awesome removable sleeveless cloth Big Show shirt. One thing I will point out is Mattel is pretty, I don't want to say notorious, but this is their move. This is their go-to. It's a pretty thin, pretty see-through little shirts here. Not necessarily my favorite one, but you know what? This one seems better than the Adam Cole one. So not quite sure why that is, but it's still pretty see-through. Without his shirt on, he just has pretty basic black tights and black boots. I really enjoy the mean mug that this figure is shooting me. I think it's super awesome and intimidating, and now that looks like a WWF, WWE World Champion right there, ladies and gentlemen. Not the big crying softy giant that they have portrayed one too many times for them to ever return to this. However, that is the Big Show right there, ladies and gentlemen. Obviously, it is an older Big Show, and you can tell by many things like the championship and the t-shirt, but also the fact that he has this really long hair. And if I go ahead and spin him around, you'll see it comes into this really thin little ponytail there. And that's probably why he ended up cutting it off. It's not too thick. It looks pretty thin. But I really dig it all the same. He is a monster of a figure right here. Now for $3, ladies and gentlemen, with all the accessories included, I have absolutely zero complaints. Just want to make that clear. However, if I had paid more for the figure, I would have one complaint, and that would be, I don't know if you can tell quite how loose this leg is, but that'll be pretty good. It's just a shaking everywhere, this left leg here. Now, for $3, that's not a complaint. It's just an observation, but the leg is pretty loose. Overall, 110% worth $3, and I'm completely happy with it. There they are, Fignatics. All of the figures from our Fig Show Sampler Platter mail haul. Now it is time to move in to our unboxing. Alright, Fignatics, we are in the final phase of the Sampler Platter. It all comes down to this. It is the unboxing, ladies and gentlemen. And just like the mail call, we've got not one, we've got not two, we've got not three, ladies and gentlemen, but 4 daggone figures. Can I get a hell yeah? Give me a hell yeah! And we're gonna start with Basic Series 94 Kofi Kingston. Get out of here. We're gonna litter, ladies and gentlemen. But this is my front lawn, and this is America, so I do as I please. Here he is, Kofi Kingston. We're gonna take a closer look in just a second. But ladies and gentlemen, her first time in the line, and you know what that means? She's never had a figure before. It's Mandy Rose. Now this Mandy is going to be a little outdated, as everybody knows. She just cut her hair. But here she is, alive and well. And, thank God that stalker didn't murder her like 2 weeks ago. And now, last but not least, ladies and gentlemen, it is the Basic Series 92 Seth Rollins. And we don't just have the standard Seth Rollins. No ma'am, no sir. We also have the Chase variant Seth frickin' Rollins, and we're gonna do them both at the same time. Didn't work, but boom, shakaloo. Bye bye. I wish you could see the ground around me. It's littered. Boom. Boom. And here it is, ladies and gentlemen. Seth Rollins. Let's take a closer look. All right, ladies and gentlemen, just like the mail call, I'm going to try and keep this brief. However, it is Mandy Rose's first ever figure. I think she has a very solid head scan. I really, I don't think it looks just like her, but, I think it's decent enough. I think it'll do. She comes in pretty good black and gold gear, and I dig the design on it. My only complaint would be the design of the tights actually overlap on her skin, and that is gonna absolutely irk me, ladies and gentlemen. It's gonna drive me wild. I also think they did a really weird thing here to try and make it look like more of her butt was showing. They painted on like more skin right there on this piece of the mold, on this piece of the plastic right here. And it just looks bad. It looks fake. It doesn't match up. This is clearly paint. This is clearly the color of the plastic. And so they tried to make it look like she has more butt, but it just looks, I don't know, weird. Lastly, ladies and gentlemen, she has pretty decent gold and white boots and the painted on black knee pads. And I don't hate painted on knee pads. I'm okay with that. The last thing I want to note about this figure is that it actually says Rose on the boots, and I think that's pretty neat. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, up next, it is Kofi Kingston in his up, down, down gaming gear, I guess inspired by Xavier Woods' YouTube channel. I think it's got a really sick 8-bit unicorn right there. I really dig that, and overall, I really dig the gear in general. However, I have heard that it is pretty wildly inaccurate. So I'm going to try and find a picture of the actual gear and post it so you guys can make the comparison for yourself and decide how accurate you feel like the gear is. But I've heard it's pretty far off. Unfortunately, I had a ton of trouble finding this gear. The only thing that I found that I think may be it is this Amazon listing for this Topps card, which shows this gear, which I'm showing a picture of right now. You can't get a great look at the gear. However, from what you can see, it looks like it should be red and gold instead of yellow. It should be an actual gold color, as well as having a lot of green in there. And I'm not seeing any green. Now this card, I'm going to show a picture of the back of the card. It mentions WrestleMania 34 and it mentions WrestleMania 35. I looked up the New Day gear for both WrestleManias. It is neither of those gears. Maybe it's got to be like a road to WrestleMania 35. Maybe it's got to be an Elimination Chamber gear or a Royal Rumble gear. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, as far as the head scan goes, I think it looks a lot like Kofi. I think it's a pretty good head scan, pretty decent. I just don't know about having the hair in front of his eyes at all times. Maybe if they could have made it like spin around to where it could be on the front or the back. And if it was on the back, it'd just be like a little ponytail type deal. His tattoo on his arm, looking all right there, I guess. I mean, not that great. Kind of, what is it, barbed wire? Who knows? Not too familiar with Kofi's tattoos on his back, but these look pretty accurate. You can see the wing tattoos that he has on his shoulder. I hope you can see it. You might not be able to see it for the glare. This figure is shining, but he's got the wing tattoos on his shoulder right there. Going up and down his spine, I really cannot tell what everything is. It maybe thought those were headphones. Those clearly aren't headphones. I see a star, maybe some sort of double pickaxe type deal, ice pick, I don't know. A turtle and some other miscellaneous symbols. There you go. You can kind of get a better look at his tattoos like this. Ladies and gentlemen, if any of you know what any of these tattoos are, feel free to let me know in the comments down below and say, hey, you idiot, this is what it is. But until then, I think the tattoos look pretty good. The last thing that I want to point out that it might be kind of, I don't know if I should say odd or interesting or both, is it has like this kind of unique posture. It's got this, the stomach is out more than the chest. The back is kind of at this angle and the lower back is kind of sunk in. Overall, between the very strange posture of the back, the unique head scan, and the potentially completely butchered gear, I think this is a really unique Kofi Kingston to have in my collection. Last but not least, ladies and gentlemen, it is not one, but two Seth Rollins, because we have the regular and chase version. Of course, you've got the standard Kingslayer from when he fought the King of Kings, the Game, Triple H, Seth Rollins t-shirt, and I really dig it. Nothing on the back, just a solid black t-shirt with the Kingslayer and Seth Rollins logo. The chase version, of course, comes with this really awesome Shield t-shirt, and it has all three of their arms. Of course, you can see it looks like Rollins on the right, on his left, but on our right, Roman Reigns in the middle, and Jon Moxley on the left. Of course, Dean Ambrose on the left. And man, that is really cool. I really dig this chase variant. Super awesome Shield t-shirt. Now, I do think this exact t-shirt has been on other figures, but not other figures with this gear. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, not too much to say about either of these figures. They both have really good looking, thick manes. Of course, they're kind of wet like he's in a wrestling match. But I think the hair looks really nice on both of the figures. I think the head scan looks pretty good on both figures. I feel like it looks just like Seth Rollins, and it's exactly the same on both figures. Aside from the t-shirt, the black wrist tape is exactly the same. The black tights with the white accents on the waist and going down the side of the legs with the Seth Rollins logo in black is on both figures. Now he's only got the Rollins logo on one side. Oh my god, what happened to that knee pad? Not sure what happened there. It got caught under the joint or something, so I'll have to pull that out. Now that might be tricky. I'm not sure. I don't want to damage the knee pad, but that is strange. Never seen that before. Wow. As well as the silver on the kick pads. And yeah, that's about it, ladies and gentlemen, for these Seth Rollins figures. Kind of basic, but kind of cool. I really dig the black and silver gear. Are both awesome. These would be great promo cutting figures, except for the fact that they don't have hands to hold microphones. So, all right, fig heads, that has been the episode. I hope you guys have enjoyed it as much as I have. If you did, you got to get down and you got to smash those likes. You got to get in the comments and let me know what your favorite figure was. And you got to hit the bells for notification, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to let you know when the vid hits fresh and brand new, and you got to stay up to date with the Fig Show. Come on, guys, you got to. And last but not least, ladies and gentlemen, do not forget that you can email me at figshow97@gmail.com and get your exclusive Caleb Crocker t-shirt. You know you want one. It's a great birthday gift. It's a great Christmas gift. And yeah, that's it for the video, guys. Remember, we're only going to get better from here.